Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, July 27, 2024. You're not always the most forthright about your primal desires. However, today, you could be singing a very different tune. As the glorious and sizzling sun peers over to feisty and mighty Mars, the planet of sex and passion, you'll be only concerned with one thing: getting it on and getting off. This sassy and spontaneous drive could align singles with someone who tickles their fancy and makes them beg for more. Couples should use this magnetic fire to focus on hitting the greatest heights of ecstasy together in the bedroom. You may not even make it to the bed if you're already eyeing each other up. What will you come up with? New ideas will emerge as Mercury enters Virgo, its domicile and exaltation. Your creative juices will be flowing during this mercurial transit. The cosmic messenger can help you overcome any creative blockages. Since there will be so much to consider, you may have several passion projects going on at the same time. As long as you do your research, your passion projects will not fail. Do not get in your head about any imperfection so that you can let your creativity flow while you work. With Mars tenon G retrograde later in the year, and while this is after he leaves your income sector, it means that he is slowing down, and while only here for a few days more than the normal 6 weeks, each day with the warrior planet of the cosmos here is pure gold. Especially when as there is the kind of support across the income, work and career fronts never witnessed before. You can make the best of a rotten situation by looking for deeper meaning and staying focused on your goals. In fact, if this could always be the case, there would be no rotten situations. It's possible to look deeper and see the forest for the trees while the aspect of the day exerts its energy, making what we want and what we are able to achieve more aligned. Test your strength when you exercise and acknowledge the part of you that wants things to work out. Take care that you don't get caught up in unhealthy competition. Living up to perceived standards could become a never-ending exercise in one-upmanship. It might not make a lot of sense when you step back and look at it. It can be easier on this day to fall into this kind of trap. Try to remember that the standards you live by should be set by yourself, and not by what others determine to be required. Live happily, securely, and within your means. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday has killed 2 birds with 1 stone. The first is to leave you with your professional instincts and imagination fueled, just as Mars' return to your income sector over the weekend has invigorated things across the income, work, and career fronts. The second is that this has taken the pressure off the planets in your home and family sector, just as the sun's clash with Pluto earlier in the week put your work and life balance to the test. This will see any pressure dial back while leaving you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware professionally, and especially when it comes to a need for balance. While the spirit of romance got a boost thanks to the weekend's full moon in an adventurous part of your chart and its friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno in your romantic sector, there is backup on the way. Mercury's return today in Venus, the planet of love's return early next month, is about to turn that crack in the dam into a full torrent. Our eyes in the sky. As Chiron stations retrograde in Aries, it's an opportune time to delve within and gain a deeper understanding of your trauma and triggers. This retrograde period is a powerful phase to process your pain and uncover its origins. While it might present some challenges, including facing fears or confronting painful truths, embracing this journey can lead to profound healing. By the end of Chiron's retrograde, you could emerge feeling more whole and at peace. At work or in social situations, you'll find that a composed and considerate approach is far more effective than being forceful. The key to success in your interactions lies in your ability to engage with others thoughtfully. This is an excellent time to strengthen your relationships by involving your partner in your activities. Even when things don't go as planned, your calm and relaxed demeanor will leave a positive impression on others and benefit those around you. Today, let's dive into the invigorating and transformative energy that Mercury in Virgo brings. As Mercury enters its domicile and exaltation, your attention to detail sharpens, and the mercurial energy becomes exceptional. This is a time to embrace new learning opportunities, enhance your communication skills, and connect deeply with those around you. Let's explore how this transit can positively impact your life and bring about meaningful changes. Mercury in Virgo is a period of heightened mental acuity and sharp focus. You might find that learning new things becomes easier, whether it's picking up a new hobby, diving into a research project, or mastering a new skill. This transit is especially beneficial for writing, research, or public speaking projects. Have you ever noticed how certain periods make you feel more mentally agile and ready to tackle challenges? This is one of those times. You may find yourself effortlessly absorbing new information and tackling complex tasks with a newfound clarity and precision. Think back to a time when you felt particularly focused and productive. Maybe it was during a project at work, or perhaps when you were learning something new for fun. Remember how good it felt to be in the zone, fully engaged and making progress. Mercury in Virgo amplifies this feeling, allowing you to make the most of your intellectual capabilities. However, with this sharp focus can come a slight increase in anxiety. While your mind is clear and your intelligence is astounding, you might feel a bit more anxious than usual. It's all about balance. Use this heightened awareness to your advantage without letting it overwhelm you. Have you ever turned anxiety into a positive force, perhaps by channeling it into productivity or creativity? Sometimes, that extra energy can be harnessed to drive you forward, helping you achieve things you might not have thought possible. For instance, I remember a time when I was working on a big project with a tight deadline. The pressure was intense, and I felt anxious about meeting the expectations. But instead of letting that anxiety paralyze me, I used it as a motivator. I broke down the tasks into manageable steps, stayed organized, and kept pushing forward. The result was not only a successful project but also a boost in confidence knowing I could handle the pressure. During this transit, passionate impulses are also heightened. You'll find yourself reacting more sensitively toward those you care about, which can help resolve any outstanding issues or render them unimportant. If you're single, this could be a time of magnetic attraction, where you might even flirt with or meet the love of your life. For those in relationships, this energy can reignite the spark and deepen your connection. I recall a time when my partner and I were going through a rough patch. During a similar transit, we both felt a renewed sense of connection and understanding. We started having more meaningful conversations and making an effort to spend quality time together. It felt like the universe was giving us a nudge to reconnect, and it worked wonders for our relationship.